moose I shot this fall.
Oh, have y'all had moose ribs? Never had that.
Got some garlic, salt, and pepper.
His seasoning.
All right.
Ooh, I'd be scared.
Cook this on a low heat, very slowly.
I'd be scared of other animals coming out there because they smell the moose meat. They're like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you didn't already know, act like you know because it's that as us. So let's hop right into this video. So today is part 2 of Outdoor Boys, no tent, no sleeping bag, extreme winter survival camping at 0 degree Fahrenheit. So before we hop in, you already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's continue watching this. This is gonna get real. I already know.
Temperature warning. Okay, we're gonna put it in my pocket. Feels like it's getting below 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oof.
All my batteries and lights
Cold,
and
just
everything
thinking about
start getting really affected by the cold.
Ooh. If I was out there learning with him, I'd be like, hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no. The only thing that would keep me, I guess, entertained other than learning is the ASMR from this video, or just from being out there, the cutting and the crunch.
That's a decent pile of wood. That's a good start.
The crackling. Oh, wow. It does look a lot more dry. Look at that. Is that where his bed is going to be? He better not cook himself like a rotisserie chicken above that fire. Okay, he pushed it back, so we're good.
There we go. Got myself a shelter. Took me about 3.5 hours to build it.
Ooh.
And it is roasting hot in here. It's like sitting inside a pizza oven. All this dirt below me and behind me holds the heat really well.
Huh.
So I've got heat radiating on my back. I got heat coming up from below, and I got the fire off to my left.
Heck yeah.
It's pretty toasty. These logs are still a bit cold, but they'll warm up soon enough. Got a few more things I want to do before I go to sleep, but I am so hungry. I need to stop and make some dinner. All right.
But you don't have no blanket with him?
For dinner, I brought along some moose ribs.
Oh, moose ribs. I never had that before.
These are just 2 ribs from the moose I shot this fall.
Oh, have y'all had moose ribs? Never had that.
Got some garlic, salt, and pepper.
His seasoning.
All right.
Ooh, I'd be scared.
Cook this on a low heat, very slowly.
I'd be scared of other animals coming out there because they smell the moose meat. They're like,
well, there we go. Got the moose ribs buried in hot coals and dirt. The coals are really hot right now, but they're going to cool off pretty quick. And
oh,
we're going
wow.
to let that sit for a couple hours.
And here he is. Still out there cutting up wood.
Wow. The ones are pretty wet already.
Oof.
I just hang them out and dry them. Gotta get everything dry before bedtime.
Wow.
You can see how wet my boots are. Look at the steam coming off them. I gotta get those dry too. While I wait for those ribs to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and make up some bread dough. I've got some bread flour and yeast in here, and I'm just gonna add a little water to it.
Okay. Out in the wild, bread is crazy.
I'm gonna let it just sit by the fire tonight.
Oh, good.
By tomorrow, it'll be nice and fermented and ready to make bread.
Okay.
While I wait for the ribs, I'm gonna go ahead and make some soup for dinner.
All I can imagine is, and then me just packing it up and leaving. Well, obviously killing the fire, but it would not take much for me to just pack it up and get the step in. Trust.
Alright, I'm going to add a little ugali to my chicken noodle soup to give it a little bit more calories. Ugali is just ground up white corn maize, and it's a staple food in East Africa.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like grits, and it's a great way to give a stew a little bit
Yeah.
more body to it.
We call it mayi. Yeah. Oh my gosh, in my culture. Yeah, look at him knowing his stuff. An easy little 1-2. Good for you, sir.
Oh, I can smell the moose. It's cooking a little too fast.
Ooh. He's like, I ain't gonna have no burnt moose tonight. I don't blame you. Because if that's all you brought,
Nothing fancy, just a thick
I'd still eat it.
noodle soup.
Because we ain't wasting it.
Oh man, it hits the spot.
Oh, he's taking off his shoes to go to sleep. Like I normally do too, okay? So don't be trying to judge me. I'm just saying out there in the cold,
Let's check out this
your
moose.
toes wouldn't freeze.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Oh, that looks okay.
Oh, that's actually pretty soft.
Oh.
I think I nailed that. Look at that beautiful piece of moose
Wow.
meat.
Like,
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, moose ribs are good. We've been eating a lot of moose this fall. That moose I shot had 567 pounds of meat.
not
We donated all
567
but like 30,
pounds.
40 pounds of meat, but still, that's a lot.
Wow.
Really
Oh,
enjoying
not
it.
donated. That's so cute. That's so nice.
Barbecue sauce here. Oh, the barbecue sauce is mostly frozen.
Oh, okay. That looks good. Not gonna lie.
That came out just perfect.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good. There we go. That was delicious.
Oh, now he
Man.
ate
I
it
was so
clean
hungry.
off the bone.
All right, guys. It's 10:30. Got a belly full of food. Got a roaring fire. Got firewood drying around the side of the fire. And my bed's pretty warm.
Really?
I think the biggest problem is going to be my back. This is not comfy. It's better than sleeping on concrete, but only barely. The only thing to sleep in I brought was this wool blanket.
Okay, that's
But
what
honestly, I'm going to use it as a pillow. I'm going to put my hip on
pillow?
balaclava to try to
Hell
keep from
no.
hurting my hip in the middle of the night.
Ooh.
We'll see what happens. But I'm going to try to get some sleep. I'm pretty tired.
I couldn't do
At any rate,
it.
I'm
And
gonna put the
0
camera
degree?
up and
0
we'll
degree?
see how this goes.
0 degree? I don't think so.
All right. Good night.
Damn, my toes turn into popsicles once it hits 40.
It's about 7:40 in the morning and my back is killing me. Stayed mostly warm throughout the night. Had to get up and stoke the fire a bunch. Even had to go cut a little bit of firewood around 4 a.m.
Really?
And, my back is sore. I never sleep well sleeping on wood.
Whoa. It's wood. I didn't think that would make the comfiest bed.
It's better than sleeping on the ground, but it's hard. My bread dough rose a bit. One side's frozen and the other side's warm. They're kind of like me. I need to get some more coals going for my breakfast, so I'm using this thinner stuff to make coals. Didn't bring a cooking griddle or anything like that. This is real bare minimum camping today. So we're going to make bread straight on the coals.
He just put it on there? Wow, that's crazy.
It's looking pretty good.
I mean,
yeah.
With a little extra coal and some dirt. Well, I mean, hey. Get it how you live it. If you're living out there in the cold, get it how you live it. It tastes great because he's hungry.
Oh, my butter is so frozen.
Okay, I know it's gonna hit. With a little extra crunch. What is that?
All right.
Some syrup?
Melted butter and warm honey.
Oh, honey. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. Flour is such a great backpacking food. It's so light, it's non-perishable, and it just makes the most delicious things.
I mean, ain't no lie in that. My friend is a baker.
Well, it's about
she makes some pretty great shit.
We're starting to see some color in the sky.
Pretty great things.
Sun's gonna be up probably in the next 30 minutes or so.
And the fact it was 7:40 in the morning and the sun wasn't up, it's just in the dark.
I'll tell you what, it was definitely below zero, and I stayed warm. My back's killing me, but I was warm. You know, I've tried out a lot of different survival shelters, and hands down, this is my favorite one if you're dealing with cold weather. If you're getting rained on or snowed on, or there's lots of wind, a lean-to might be better. But if you're just straight up trying to survive the cold, this is the best.
Wow.
The shelter isn't complicated. The key is just making sure you warm up the ground and warm up whatever's going to be behind you. The second key is to try to get your bed higher than the fire. Heat goes up, and so that if you're slightly elevated, you're going to catch a lot more of that fire's heat than if you were down on the ground with the fire. I think the shelter would work in even colder conditions than what I got right now. Just make these rails longer, and then if you start to get cold in the middle of the night because that root ball is cooled off too much or the ground underneath you's cooled off too much, I would just take this fire and kick it underneath the bed, then scoot the bed over here and switch places with the fire. And you can just do that every couple hours and then constantly be above hot ground. I think if you had plenty of fuel and you just kept switching sides like that, you could probably last in like -20 or some really hot temperature.
That is
You wouldn't
insane.
get much sleep, but you would make it through the night. Well, this has been fun, but I think it's time to pack it up.
Honestly, you would not catch me outside anywhere unless the world was ending and, you know, we all went rogue. Then sure, but at least it's nice to know that the resources are all around you. So if you are out there,
this video is a bit shorter than my typical video, and there's a couple reasons for that. One is I am exhausted. My wife Rebecca and I just got back from a trip to Palau, and we're super jet lagged. Combining that with sleeping on that hardwood, I'm wiped out. But it was one of those things where time was tight, and if I was going to get any video, I had to be a short video. Oh, check out these wolf tracks.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh man, those look pretty fresh.
You probably smelt that food circling you.
Another reason I'm keeping this video short. This month marks the 11th year I've been doing YouTube videos. I've done over 1,000 videos. And when I started doing YouTube videos, it was a fun way for me and my sons to spend time together. But they're in school now, and I can't just pull them out anytime I want to go do these adventures. So I ended up going by myself. And it's kind of blown up into this whole thing where now YouTube is taking me away from my children. And while there's a time and a place for dads to go do stuff on their own, it's gotten a bit much. And when I'm going like this, it's a sacrifice to my family and my wife.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep this video short. Only be gone one night. And try to get home and see my family.
Okay, this is so sweet. He is such a family man and so humbling. Of course, when you choose to do something like this, because essentially content creation is a form of entrepreneurship, whether people want to consider it or not, it is. And with entrepreneurship, it comes with a lot of time sacrificing, especially from your friends, your family, and especially when you're doing the foundational work. Now that he is, at least in my eyes, out of the foundation work, now that he can pick and choose how much time he can allocate to you guys, his viewers, and us, you know, people that are reacting to his content, which is awesome. I just love that so bad. Oh, get home, sir. Get home safe. And, you know, go spend time with your family because they are just as important, if not more, than what you're doing. And I'm sure your viewers understand. But yeah, that foundational work, when you're grinding it out, you really are in front of the camera more than you are in, you know, your relationships, your day-to-day relationships. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.